Hello, beloved. Today's prayer will be based on the popular Psalm 35 and other powerful psalms. It's time to pray. I pray for you according to the declaration in Psalms 35 verses 1 through 6. Plead my cause, O Lord, with those who strive with me. Fight against those who fight against me. Take hold of shield and buckler and stand up for my help. Also, draw out the spear and stop those who pursue me. Say to my soul, I am your salvation. Let those be put to shame and brought to dishonor, who seek after my life. Let those be turned back and brought to confusion, who plot my hurt. Let them be like chaff before the wind, and let the angel of the Lord chase them. Today God will rise up and fight for you. He will take up his shield and deliver you out of the hands of all your enemies. I pray for you that all those who are seeking after your life and plotting all manners of evil against you, today they will be brought to shame and confusion, and all their evil strategies to hurt you will turn back on them. According to Psalm 2, verses 1 to 4, why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord and against his anointed, saying, Let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh. The Lord shall have them in derision. Then shall he speak unto them in his wrath, and vex them in his sore displeasure. I pray for you today, that all those who thinks they are mightier than you, more powerful than you, more connected, and more intelligent than you are, that have joined forces together to take counsel against you, today God will turn their evil counsel against them. He will collide with all your enemies in his wrath, such that they not be able to implement that which they have devised against you. According to Psalm 68 verse 1, O God, arise and let my enemies be scattered. I pray for you that God will arise for your sake, and he will scatter every gathering of your enemies and those plotting after your downfall. According to Psalm 19 verse 1, the heavens declare the glory of God. The skies proclaim the work of his hands. Because the heavens belong to the Lord, every force that has programmed evil into nature to harm you, either through the sun or through the moon, through the air that you breathe, or through the food you eat, or the water you drink, I decree they shall return back to their sender. According to Psalm 22:16-19, dogs have surrounded me. A band of evil men has encircled me. They have pierced my hands and my feet. I can count all my bones. People stare and gloat over me. They divide my garments among them and cast lots for my clothing. I pray that every band of evil men that have surrounded your business, your place of work, even within your family, and are waiting for the right time to attack you, I pray that God will bring all their attacks to naught, and he will frustrate their plans so they won't be able to perform their enterprise. According to Psalm 29, 1-2, ascribe to the Lord, O mighty ones, ascribe to the Lord glory and strength. Ascribe to the Lord the glory due his name. Worship the Lord in the splendor of his holiness. I pray that over your life, God's name only will be glorified and not of the enemy. He will show himself strong and powerful in your life. According to Psalm 119, 1-2, blessed are they whose ways are blameless, who walk according to the law of the Lord. Blessed are they who keep his statutes and seek him with all their heart. I pray for you, because you are God's child, and you walk according to his steps and keep his statutes. He will cause everything to work for your good, including the ones the enemy meant for evil. I pray that God will arise and cause your enemies to bury themselves. Do you believe in this prayers? If yes, I need you to make this declarations out loud. Life and death are in your tongue, and so is your deliverance. Make sure you personalize this declaration by adding your name to it and type it in the comment section. Today, I declare Satan and the host of hell to lose their hold over me. Right now, I disarm and gloriously triumphed over all my enemies through the finished work on the cross. Because God has given me the power, I trample upon Satan and scorpions and upon every deadly thing. Therefore, I expel every demonic activities in my life right now. Today, I decree that I am free from all their attacks and gimmicks, and every yoke of slavery that they have placed upon me is broken right now. I close every legal entrances for subtle demonic abuse and operations in my life. I declare myself completely and wholly delivered and proclaim I am a new creature in God. Amen. According to Psalm 102 verses 1-8, hear my prayer, O Lord, and let my cry come unto thee. Hide not thy face from me in the day when I am in trouble. Incline thine ear unto me. In the day when I call, answer me speedily. For my days are consumed like smoke, and my bones are burned as an hearth. My heart is smitten and withered like grass, so that I forget to eat my bread. By reason of the voice of my groaning, my bones cleave to my skin. I am like a pelican of the wilderness. I am like an owl of the desert. I watch and am as a sparrow alone upon the housetop. Mine enemies reproach me all the day, and they that are mad against me are sworn against me. I pray for you, that God will incline his ears to your plea, and he will deliver your soul from the hands of your enemies that have sworn to see you in reproach. According to Psalm 13 verses 1-5, how long shall mine enemy be exalted over me? Consider and hear me, O Lord my God. Lighten mine eyes, lest I sleep the sleep of death, lest mine enemy say, I have prevailed against him, and those that trouble me rejoice when I am moved. But I have trusted in thy mercy, my heart shall rejoice in thy salvation. I pray for you today that all your enemies that have challenged the presence of God over your life and have even planned to wait for you to sleep so that they can strike you, I decree that God will turn their plan against them and you will emerge victorious. According to Psalm 3:1-8, Lord, how are they increased that trouble me? Many are they that rise up against me. Many there be which say of my soul, there is no help for him in God. Selah. But thou, O Lord, art a shield for me, my glory, and the lifter up of mine head. I cried unto the Lord with my voice, and he heard me out of his holy hill. Selah. I laid me down and slept. I awaked, for the Lord sustained me. I will not be afraid of 10,000s of people that have set themselves against me round about. Arise, O Lord, save me, O my God, for thou hast smitten all mine enemies upon the cheekbone. Thou hast broken the teeth of the ungodly. I pray for you, that no matter how many enemies gang up against you, and no matter how many try to test your faith in God right in their presence, God will lift you far above them. He will lift up your head so high, your enemies will not be able to come close to you. According to Psalm 27 verses 1-3, the Lord is my light and my salvation, whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life, of whom shall I be afraid? When the wicked, even mine enemies and my foes, came upon me to eat up my flesh, they stumbled and fell. Though an host should encamp against me, my heart shall not fear. Though war should rise against me, in this will I be confident. I pray that God will be your strength. He will be your defender when the wicked, even your enemies, and does come to you to eat up your flesh, they will stumble and fall. Even when a host encamp against you, God will be there to assure you that he is your shield. According to Psalm 31:2, I will extol thee, O Lord, for thou hast lifted me up and hast not made my foes to rejoice over me. O Lord my God, I cried unto thee, and thou hast healed me. O Lord, thou hast brought up my soul from the grave. Thou hast kept me alive, that I should not go down to the pit. Just like David cried to God and he was heard, today God will hear your cry. He will not let the plans of your enemies prevail over you. He will save your soul from the trap that enemy has set against you. According to Psalm 86 verses 7, in the day of my trouble I will call upon thee, for thou wilt answer me. God will deliver you from trouble and answer you when you need Him to show up for you. According to Psalm 56 verses 1-2, be merciful unto me, O God, for man would swallow me up, he fighting daily to oppress me. Mine enemies would daily swallow me up, for they be many that fight against me, O thou most high. I pray that God will deliver you from the enemies that wants to swallow you up. I pray that those who oppress you will be subdued before you. In Jesus' mighty name, amen.